Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and today we're going to do more Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 and complete all the missions on the second level on SIG difficulty. And of course the second level here is Bonfire Beach, which, I gotta say, it looks pretty good. At least all the outdoor work looks pretty decent. Alright, so this first one, low tide, high score. Essentially it's the same as before, you just gotta get the highest score in the time limit. And for this case, you need 250,000 points for a 6 score. But again, not too difficult to really achieve. Alright, the next mission, Beach Blanket Big Head. And kind of similar to the last Big Head challenge from the barracks, you just gotta get a score going to decrease the percentage. If the percentage gets up to 100%, your head explodes and the game's over. And really, the only difference here is now for a SIG rating, you need to last up to 70 seconds. But again, not too difficult to pull off. Well, the mission Beachside Tricks Bash, it's essentially the same as Tony says. The only difference here is you have to make sure that you only do the moves that Tony calls out. Occasionally you might get some moves that Tony didn't call out, and if you do those, then unfortunately you lose points. So you just have to make sure to see the words Tony says on the trick before you actually execute them. And for this mission, to get a SIG rating, you have to get up to 300 points. Again, it's not too bad. It's pretty doable. Just gotta pay attention to the tricks. Well, the next mission, Riptide Rings, it's another ring challenge where you have to go through all the rings as fast as possible. And for sig rating here, you have to complete it all in 25 seconds. And there really is not much of a strategy here. I guess the best way is just follow the line as fast as you can. And also use the arrows whenever possible to help get you some speed. Well, the next mission, Marshmallow Madness, it's similar to the ice cream cone challenge from the barracks, where you had to just collect a certain number of marshmallows and bring them back to the campfire under the time limit. And for a sig rating, you have to collect up to 70. Now, there are probably a dozen strategies to get this mission done, but this is the way I usually do it. I mean, you can test out different ways to try to get the marshmallows as fast as you can. Really, all that matters is just collecting 70 marshmallows. And as a little side note, as you can see at this point, a lot of these missions are more or less repeats from the first level. And unfortunately, you had to get used to that, as that's kind of how the whole game is played out. Well, Pellet Beach is another Hawkman type game where you have to chain in the combos depending on the color pellets. And for sig rating here, you have to do it all in 30 seconds. And this is not really too bad. I say the only thing to watch out for is like going too fast that you overshoot the pellets and missing it completely. In that case, you have to backtrack and waste time going back to do the moves. I say the best strategy here is just avoid holding down the X button. You know, just use the push off if you can, and just only jump when you need to. Well, Torch the Lights is an original mission where you have to, while your board's on fire, light up all the torches. And for a sig rating, you have to do it all in 15 seconds, which seems impossible, but if you can get your grind going fast and continue the combo, you should be able to barely make it. Well, Combo Cove is another combo-based challenge where you have to get a certain score, but the only difference here is you can't use any manuals. And for a sick rating, you need 150,000 points. And really the best strategy here is off this ramp, get up to the edge of the wall. Hopefully get up to the edge of the wall. Try it again. Alright, get up to the edge of the wall and keep grinding up the lights. And while you're grinding, try doing tricks in between to get your combo going and your score up. Well, for the mission Firework Fling, which I think is one of the more fun missions in this game, it requires you to hit all the targets by shooting fireworks at them through flip tricks. And I guess the best strategy here is to try to be dead center when you're shooting the fireworks to try to get all 3 targets at once. They're always grouped in 3s. And if you do happen to miss, you can actually just run towards the target and crash into it. That still counts. Although it's better off to try to hit him with the fireworks from a distance to save up some time. And for a sick rating here, you have to do it all in 40 seconds. And finally, for the mission Voodoo Doll Vanquisher, you get a score dependent on the Voodoo Dolls that you collect, multiplied by your current multiplier. And for this one, it's really hard to say a strategy for this one, as the Voodoo Dolls spawn randomly, and there's also different types of Voodoo Dolls that can get you more points. But I say here, you just gotta learn how to keep a combo going, so make sure you know how to really do good manuals. But for sick rating here, you have to collect with the 300 points, which it's not too bad, especially if you can collect a lot of the gold Voodoo Dolls. And there you go, all the missions on Bonfire Beach completed on sick difficulty. Well, I guess in the next video I'll tackle School 3, but at least as of right now, it's all done. So good luck to anyone out there still trying to get these missions. Well, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.